So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the good and bad of Call of Duty Cold War weekend number 2. It's been a very interesting experience this weekend. I'm not going to lie to you. I've had my ups and downs. So today I'm going to be sharing some of my notes, some of the positives and negatives and things that could be improved on, and just an overall experience. I'm going to have a couple of clips, example, just booby shots where I'm just getting constant hit markers and then someone just sprays me and just wrecks me. So I'm gonna have a couple clips, a couple gameplays just to show you my experience and overall. And example like here, trying to get long shots, it's just even tap firing, it's just ay. But let's get straight to the points. Let's go straight for the positives. Let's start on a positive note. So things that have been improved from last weekend is I could say the connection feels way better than it did on the first weekend. I wasn't lagging as much and losing as much pocket loss as well. As I try pushing the V flag and there's already 2 people on it, so I switched to my sub because I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna work with an AR. So one thing is that, yeah, connection has improved from last weekend, and also the graphics compared to the first weekend have been improved slightly. It does feel a little bit more smoother, but it still feels a bit clanky to me compared to Modern Warfare. It feels so much smoother when you're even running, and smoother as I leave that game because I've had enough. And the next game I get put into is straight into the map I hate, so I left this game. I was not going to bother playing Miami. And then I load in another game because it's weird because the loading times in this game is a bit longer compared to Modern Warfare. But as I load into the next game, obviously the game started and I'm like, okay, we're losing, but I'm like, okay, at least this is a map I like. Cartel is probably my favorite map at the moment. It actually used to be Satellite, but right now Satellite's probably sitting 3rd place now, but right now definitely Cartel is probably my favorite map. So another thing they've just introduced is double XP this weekend. It was definitely needed because last weekend trying to level up a weapon took ages. I'm not gonna lie to you, it took me probably 1 or 2 days just to get my AR to a place where it felt usable. Trying to unlock a suppressor and quick draw and certain attachments that okay, I actually can challenge people in certain situations. So I believe that hopefully when the game comes out that it's not going to take that long to upgrade upgrade your guns, or if they are going to make it such a grind, they need to include weapon tokens such as Modern Warfare and double XP tokens, because it just takes forever just to unlock the attachments needed for the weapons. So it's pretty lit, and I think why they added that is because obviously this weekend Xbox and PC and PS4, everyone is on this weekend. Obviously PS4 had an advantage from the last weekend, and most people are already level 30s and stuff, so it makes sense for them to have, sorry, level 25s was the last weekend, so it makes sense for them to give double XP, so obviously people on PC and Xbox can catch up and have a fair fighting chance. But definitely the double XP goes a long way in the essence of you can finally use different guns instead of using the same OP guns that you feel comfortable with. You can kind of switch it up and use different guns, which is for me a benefit and a plus. So for that, I give them touche. The next thing that I want to talk about is now the negatives for the game. But once you, it's an okay game. I can see myself playing this game. Obviously, once the tryhards are kind of spread out and the game comes out and there's less of tryhards, I reckon it's going to be a really fun game to play, because it feels like every game I have to jump shot, I have to just do the most insanity, I've got to play 120% just to win the game. So I feel like once the game comes out and then Christmas comes out and everyone buys the game, Christmas music and all that, I feel like it'll be tryhards will probably be dispersed and spread out evenly. As I love that shotgun because I usually switch it up in most close combat situations, but half the time I just get wrecked in some ways. You should see some clips later where I get wrecked, where I've got a shotgun close range and I get wrecked by an AR, which does not make any sense. Because some of the ARs, they actually move like subs for some reason, which is just weird because the stock is just insanely overpowered. So let's go straight to the negatives. This is where the game kind of started to get me annoyed, and just the very first thing for me is the most annoying thing for me is probably the inconsistent gunfights. The amount of times I'll shoot someone, right? Shoot someone first. I've got sights on them. I start shooting them, and then just randomly just turn around and just snap aim to me and just destroy me. I'm like, what? I'm looking at myself like, what did I do wrong? Trying to see if did I position myself wrong or did I have bad timing? But honestly, connection is fine. I've got no pocket loss on my screen, nothing like that. So I don't know what's going on with that. Honestly, it's just random. Like gunfights that you'll normally win just easily, just for now in this game, just feel just weird. And another thing is why they've decided to make a counter UAV 2 hits by a rocket launcher. So basically, I like using RPG, right? And example, right now there's a counter UAV, the enemy has got a counter UAV, and also I've got Ghost, so for me I'm actually alright. But example, like a gunfight like that, let's go back to gunfights, stuff like that, right? I aimed at him, right? I shot him first and he just snaps up and jumps and drops me. Like, for me personally, I was just like, what? I had to stop for a second. But back to the counter UAV situation, right? Is why is a counter UAV 2 hits by a rocket launcher to take out, but a UAV is 1 hit? For me, that doesn't make any sense. Is they're pretty much almost the same, you know, points to achieve both of them. So why is one twice, you know, takes twice the amount of rockets? If they are going to leave it, you know, the health for that counter UAV, they at least need to either 2 opinions, right? They either need to speed up the reload time of the rocket launchers to make it fair, or as your field upgrade, you get these little turrets that shoot down the UAV, but it's just to take down a UAV, it's 4 rockets, and I believe to take down the counter UAV, it's between 3 or 4 rockets, right? So that's a bit OP, honestly. Like, how can how can a counter UAV be that many rockets to take out? Another thing is, another way they could fix this is add attachments to rockets. Why do rockets not have attachments? Back in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, I believe, maybe Black Ops 3 actually, you had attachments for your rockets such as quicker locking and quicker reloading. Why is that not a thing in Black Ops Cold War? Honestly, someone like me who's like, say we're losing the game, I will stay and I'll try, you know, or I join the game late and we're getting wrecked, and you know the enemy team has UAVs, counter UAVs, you know, and streaks. If you've got a rocket launcher that you're able to take everything out, it gives you a fair advantage to stay in the game, and an incentive. Okay, cool, I can take this down. But if we're getting slapped and I can't physically take everything out quick enough, what's the point? And another thing that's annoying is to use Ghost in this game. Most of you know what Ghost is, right? You don't appear on enemies' radar as long as you're moving. So say if I'm shooting down the streak, obviously when you shoot down the streak, you're not moving, you're aiming in the sky. So by the time you've obviously locked in and shot it, when you shoot it, RPGs don't have suppressors. If they did, that'd be lit. But obviously by the time you've shot your RPG, you're already going to appear on the map. And the fact that you're not moving, so if they got UAV, you're going to just appear on the map. So you're literally just giving the enemy team a free kill, but you're trying to be a good teammate and, you know, and try to shoot them down. But from now on, I've kind of switched that play style because I've got Ghost now, and at the moment I'm just gonna be a savage and not worry about my teammates, because honestly it's not benefiting me. I'm just getting wrecked trying to help my teammates out. So that's how I've stopped my RPG for a shotgun, and I've got Ghost. So every time I hear enemy UAV above, I'm not even bothering. I'm just like, I got Ghost, I'm worrying about myself. That's the only way to play this game at the moment, because it just seems to be really focused on just not team based at the moment. Because if it was, you know, they would up either, you know, the reloading time of the RPG, or at least make it fair, you know, when it comes to enemy teams getting score streaks. Another thing that makes no sense to me is when you're playing as a solo, because right now I was playing by myself, no teammates, well obviously I mean party teammates, I was playing solo, right? So why, when I join a server, why do I have a party with 3 or 4 people in the same, you know, party lobby, in my lobby, right? I'm playing solo by myself, I'm not communicating with the other team, but the opposite team have 3 people on the same lobby. How, you probably wondering, how do I know? Is example, they'll have the same clan tag, example, like say they, you know, representing their clan tag, like say their clan tag, and it'll be like on the same level. Do you know how frustrating that is, having 3 people on the same team giving the call out? So you're playing solo, you're trying to, you know, push, you're trying to rush. As soon as you kill one of them, they're gonna be calling out like it's the finals of the MLG Pro Gamer $3 million, you know, winner trophy. Like, it's the most frustrating thing ever. Like, there should be either a separate playlist for, you know, just solo people who just want to play on solo and just jump on, because you can't say you're a pump stomper when you've got 3 people or 2 people on your on your team communicating in your party. That's not really that's not really pump stopping. That's just, you know, you've got better communication, because you know how your friends play, you know who's a good rusher, who's a good sniper, who's a good shotgun. So that's one thing I feel they need to kind of fix, is the way you push, because not the way you push, the way the balancing of the teams are. Like, they should be a separate playlist for people who are playing solo. Example, there should be like I do remember back in Black Ops, either Black Ops 4 or Modern Warfare, there is like I can't remember the specific name they use, specific name they use is, I can't remember where it is, but it just doesn't make sense why when you're loading a game you're getting straight into, you know, parties that have people, you know, in the same party. I get it, maybe they don't want to split the player base at the moment, but hopefully when the game comes out they have a playlist that, you know, you don't be placed with people on the same team, which for me, I just feel it's just unfair, completely just destroys the experience for me. And honestly, I can't barely play 1 to 2 hours of this game, otherwise I'll just get too angry, too vexed. So this game has potential, let's not get it twisted. This game is nice to play. It feels like Modern Warfare mixed with, you know, Treyarch, but it feels more Modern Warfare. I think it's the same engine, because even I started playing Dirty Bomb, which it feels like Warzone, it feels like Plunder from Warzone, and it's not too bad, but just it doesn't feel like a Treyarch game, because Treyarch likes to make 3-lane maps, and you know, this map is not a 3-lane map. It's just crazy. And this midfield with the trees and not the trees, the grass and stuff, it's just annoying. Trying to shoot people through that, it's just it's the most annoying thing. And right here, right, I switched my shotgun, right, take this guy, and look, the way I got wrecked, I thought he had a sub. He's got an AR, right? He jumps and look, how can someone aim that quick with an AR, bro? I had a shotgun and I was rushing. When I saw that, I was just like, what? But honestly, and again, look, counter UAV is just everywhere, and the fact that there are two hits to take down, it's just, for me, and look at that, guys, look at that. How many shots does it take to kill someone, right? So I just want my C4, get a free kill, get my artillery, but honestly, it's just the inconsistency gunfights. Like, there's so many bullets it takes me to just drop someone. I get it, I'm using suppressor, but it's like you're being penalized for using suppressor, like, because obviously I see this guy here, right? So I saw his shadow start shooting him. I was like, okay, cool. I think I heard one of his teammates, so I'm like, okay, let me push up a bit. And I see another one, so I try and move out the way, and look, it's just like, I don't know if he shot me through the wall or for a thing, but even trying to dodge certain situations is hard to impossible. And artillery strike, it's a pretty cool streak if you, even if you time it right, but only get 1 kill with that artillery strike. But it's all good, it's all good. But honestly, weekend 2 it's better than weekend 1. But there's still so many things I need to improve on. But I feel like once the game comes out and all the tryhards have been distributed evenly, I feel like it's going to be a much more better game to play. But right now, it's at a state where you really have to go 120% just to have fun. Or not to have fun, just to destroy, honestly, because everyone's literally just tryharding. And the fact that your stats don't carry over to the full game, I just don't understand why people are just going so tryhard mode. Like, there's moments where I'm just trying to snipe or try a new class, but everyone's just too busy trying to, you know, just go 120%. And as you can see, that's why I hate the grass places, because it's so hard to, you know, see people through there. And I thought I could be smart and just stay in this little corner, but obviously the game ends right there. But my honest opinion is this game has a lot of potential. I feel like once the game comes out and, you know, as I said, the teams get spread out evenly, it's going to be a pretty good game. And yeah, honestly, Zombies of the Wild is going to be a dope thing when it comes out to the campaign. So when it comes out, I've already pre-ordered my game on PlayStation 5. I'll do a PlayStation 5 unboxing for you guys too. But it's been your boy FPKB. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be live streaming yet again throughout Tuesday and Wednesday, and I hope you guys tune in. I'll see you guys on another video. It's been your boy FPKB signing out. Peace.